Good morning. Happy Pilates Day 2020 and welcome to my outdoor studio. I just wanted to send this out to all of my followers and all of my clients. I miss you a lot and I can't wait to see you back in the Pilates studio very soon. So you just need a mat and a good attitude as always. So let's take the time to just settle into our space. You want to open up your hips, relax your shoulders down your back, sitting tall through your spine. Just let your arms rest. You can have your hands on your knees or down to the floor beside you. Feel the length that comes all the way up through your spine, from the floor of the pelvis, actually all the way up to the crown of your head. Reaching your fingertips out to the floor. Let's start here. And inhale, raise your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale and reach your arms all the way down by your sides. Take the time to follow the breath. Feel the ribs opening up all four directions. We go to the front, lifting. We widen out to the sides. And we even bring space to the back ribs. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up, and exhale, release all the way back down. And roll your shoulders up, back and down. But this is going to be a short practice. So modify, again, anything that doesn't feel good for you today. Rest and release. Tip over to your right side. And we'll start here with mermaid. Inhale and raise the right arm up. Feel the length. Reach all the way up to your fingertips. Settle. Exhaling down. Inhale and raise the right arm up. Exhale and release it down. And two more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, press down. Keep a lift in the low belly and release. Place your right hand down to the floor. Follow around with the left hand and up and over. So on that left side, we're bringing space up. Exhaling, adding a turn. Coming back through. Three more. Exhale, reach up and over. Feel that gentle drawing back of the navel towards the spine. Two more times. And lift up. Doesn't feel good to breathe, especially today, getting all this good fresh air inside our bodies. Good, release. Hold on to your right wrist. Give it a gentle pull up, head resting over there on the left arm. Full breaths in and out. Feel the intercostal muscles, those muscles between your ribs. Expand. So important to focus on breathing during your practice. Good, one more deep breath in and release. And let's switch sides. So sit in that mermaid formation, tipped over to your left hip. We're just starting with that lateral flexion, that side bending, that lift. Inhale up and over and exhale down. Inhale and exhale. So Joseph Pilates used to say you're only as young as your spine is flexible. So we're going to be getting into these spinal warm-ups. Right now we're doing lateral flexion of the spine. Very few of us work in this manner in our day-to-day life, getting space in our side body. So we've got one more with just the lateral flexion. And then place that left hand down, raise the right arm up, add a little trunk twist, bringing the navel to the spine. And let your gaze follow that left and right hand. Three more. Get as much movement, space, and connection, breath by breath. One more time. Up we go over and exhale and turn. And then lift the left arm up, hold on to the left wrist. With your right hand, give it a gentle pull up, get taller, more centered. Let your head rest on the right arm. Breathing in. Deepen the breath, feel the intercostal muscles spreading apart on that left side. One more deep breath in. And exhale, return to center. Now we're gonna come to all fours, so hands and knees. You'll want to even the knees directly underneath the hips, spread the hands far apart at the fingertips, and then also evening the weight across the palm of the hand. So all fours. Cat, cow. We'll start with cow, which is extension of the spine. Inhaling, lift the tailbone, vertebra by vertebra, roll through your spine. Exhale, start again. Initiate from the core body. Exhaling and round. Inhale, extend out. Drawing the shoulders down the back, open the heart center. Exhale and round. 3 more times. Inhale, feel that ease of flow up and down the spine. Scoop up in the belly. So we're not pushing hard with our hands at all. Again, it's that initiation from the scoop, the lift, the drawing in of the abdominals, and extend out through. Tuck the toes under, sit back, shift forward. Sit back and shift forward. Good. Keep the sense of even lines throughout your body, from crown to tail, evenly spread out across the chest, the hips. And we're going to lift up into downward facing dog. Inhaling, raise up. Exhaling, coming down, and let the knees just hover above the floor. Inhaling, working on that core connection. Exhaling, down. Inhaling, opening up. And exhaling, coming back down. Inhale, press, reach. And down. One more time, press all the way up, lengthening throughout the whole back body line and back down to the knees. Keep them soft on the earth. Sweep your right foot forward and shift. Opening up. Again, we remain even, so we are building deep pressure in the low back. Raise the arms up overhead. Exhale and sweep them back down. You may remember that from the start of our practice here this morning, those big, wide, reaching arm circles. 3 more times. Inhale and exhale, down. 2 more. Keeping that left knee soft on the ground, that lift up in the front of the left hip, and bring the hands down to the floor. Now we're going to lift up that back knee, step halfway forward, dropping the left heel to the ground. Good. Shift the feet back and forth, keeping that length in your spine. You may want to build up the ground space with a couple of books or yoga blocks underneath your fingertips. Just walking in place here, back and forth. Again, I mentioned this is a short practice. It's not all Pilates. We will be working in some yoga poses, as you see right here. So coming back into your high lunge, draw the pelvis up. Again, that lift in the low belly, lengthen the leg, firm in the thighs. Raise the arms up, inhaling, and exhale. This time I want you to sweep the arms back, open up the heart center, and release. Hands come back down to the floor. Step back to downward dog and walk your heels out in place. Spreading out across the top of the shoulders. Just play with the ground with your feet. Good. One more time, right and left. Slowly bring the knees down to the floor, light upon the earth, and step your left foot forward. Ease into the forward lunge. Keep it soft on that right knee. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, widen. Exhale, pump the air in and out. Fill up the lungs. Inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, raise up. Bring the hands to the earth. Straighten out the back leg. Push off, step halfway forward. Feet are parallel. Pyramid pose. Walk it in place. Rock the feet. Right heel, left forefoot. Keep the length from crown to tail. Keep the core engaged and the breath active. Good. Release the left forefoot. Step back. Hold the lunge. Rise up. Inhale. Work on your stability here, your balance. Sweep the arms back. Clasp the hands. Open the heart. And exhale. We bring the hands back down to the ground. Step back to downward dog. Walk it out in place, left and right. The low abdominals engaged. The breath full in deep. One more time. Walk it out. Play with the ground. Left and right. Come down to the knees. Soft to the earth. Tops of the feet to the floor. Child's pose. Now you may want to keep the hands forward, but if you can get this pose in your body with the hands back, fully relax. Let go. Good. Scoop in the low belly. Roll up. Now go ahead, we're gonna sit in the center of the mat and we're gonna get ready to do some half rollbacks. So knees are together. Broaden out underneath the sitting bones. Feel equal weight underneath them. Reach your arms out, shoulders stay down. Lift up to the crown. Scoop in the low belly. Shift off the sitting bones. Scooping and hollowing in the low belly. Exhaling. Draw the energy through the core from the pelvic floor up to the diaphragm. Exhaling. 3. Shoulders are still light. 2. All of that energy, all of that work is in the low core. And release. Lift the arms up. Now we're going to keep the spine straight. I'll turn towards you first. So rotate. Lean back. Tap your left hand. Come back up. Rotate to the right. Lean back. Reach. You want to reach as far as you can to the back corner of your mat. Keep your knees together. Come back. And 3 more times either side. Each time getting maybe a little deeper back on that angle. We're going to keep everything aligned. Crown to tailbone. And one more time, open heart center. Come back up and out. And back up. Now go ahead and release the arms. We're going to lean back deeper. Slowly pick up one leg at a time. Coming into half boat, half Navasana. In Pilates, we call it teaser. Reaching the arms out. Now you may want to play with the length of your legs, but keep the stability. You can have your legs extended up. Maybe going back to a fold. Try to relax in that hip crease and the hip flexors. Don't let them take over. Keep that scoop in the low belly. Softness in the shoulders. Good. You can see the work here today. Hopefully you're feeling it too. One more time, raise the arms up. We're all going to come back to half boat and we're going to row it out. So reaching, keep your gaze on your toes. Hollow in the belly. Coming back up. Inhale, begin that scoop in the low belly. Reach out and come back up. And scoop in the low belly, reach out. And coming back up. Navel center is pulled to the spine. Feel like you're shrink wrapping the waistline here as well. Keeping the energy equal, not just in the front body, all around from the back to the front. And we come back up. And then go ahead and drop the feet soft to the floor. Hug yourself. Put your arms underneath the knees. Drop the forehead towards the knees. Relax your shoulders. Breathe deep into your back. And take one more deep breath in. Good, we're ready for the full roll back. Sit up tall. Scoop in the low belly. Vertebra by vertebra, roll back your spine. Now, if for any reason this rolling action is not good for your spine, you have osteoporosis or some disc degeneration in the low back, then just Stay in one of those more stable positions that we were just practicing. If you are doing the roll up, you want to feel that articulation of the spine, vertebra by vertebra. There's no sense in rushing or hurrying this. Maybe it's the half roll back. Let things open up. Becoming more and more aware of your body's movement. One more time. Scoop in, vertebra by vertebra down. Coming all the way back up. And we're going to get ready for our leg circles. This is one for everybody. So go ahead and take your next roll down. You can also roll over onto one side and then shift over onto your back if the roll back is still, again, not a good move for you to do today. And we want to lengthen and stabilize. Draw in around the waist, keeping the abdominals firm. Extend your left leg out, right leg at tabletop, and slowly extend and pull it back down. So I want you to feed some length in those legs. Arms heavy by your sides, but don't press too tight from your shoulders. Just keeping a nice alignment here. Then we're going to do 5 leg circles either direction. So get your extension. Maybe the knee stays slightly bent. You might have to rotate out from the hip a little bit. We don't want to feel anything compressive. There's a smoothness in the hip, a length, and again, work on that stability. Try to keep the left side of your body still. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, come up. Last one, down, around, and up. And then let's reverse those. 5. This is one of my favorite exercises. It feels so good in the hips. It's easy, or at least it appears to be easy until you're trying to stabilize everything else in your body. One more time. Down, around, and up. And then give a quick hug in of that right knee. Shoulders are down. And then let's switch. Pull in the left knee, extend the right leg long out. Keep that right leg active. Left leg at tabletop. Inhale and extend. And exhale back down. Inhale, extend. And exhale down. You're feeling that equal weight underneath the pelvis, the back waistline, and the back ribs. Start with stability. Stay stable as we begin the movement. 5 circles. Inhale. Across the body, exhale up. Inhale. You only make those circles as big as you can stay stable. 2 more times. Down, around, and up. Last one. Reversing. Are those hips steady? Can you feel the work in your obliques? Do you have that zip up from your pelvic floor to your diaphragm? Your navel down to the spine. One more time. Down, around, and up. And then hugging in that left knee. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Now some of you may need to roll over to one side to get up to a seated position. If you've got that roll up in your body, stretch both legs out, reach the arms up overhead, fingertips draw to the ceiling or to the sky, tip the chin, vertebra by vertebra, roll up. Now keep leading with the crown of your head, keep scooping in the belly, and reach out over the legs. Nice. And draw yourself up tall. Beautiful. All right. We are going to get ready to come to lay on our front body. So again, make yourself comfortable. We're going to be working on spine extension next. So hands and knees, rolling through the front body. Place the hands next to your side ribs. Draw the shoulders down your back. So I want you just to lift the chest up a little bit. Don't push with your hands. Lift. Test yourself. Take the hands up off of the floor. Shoulders are still down the back. You still feel that firming in of your abdominals? You've got it then. Let's go ahead and release. So we're going to lift up, inhaling maybe a little bit higher. That first 2/3 of the way. So working from the back core strength. Inhale, raise up. So test yourself. Coming up. Never compressive in the lower back. So you don't have to come up as high as I do. And releasing. And this should never hurt your lower back. Coming all the way up. It's good for you, keeping the elbows glued to the side ribs. And back down. One more time. Flowing up. And we come back down. Now keeping the chest lifted and the length and the connection into your core. Extend your arms forward. Lift your legs up. And down. And if that's too difficult to keep the extension in the upper spine, you can go ahead and rest your forehead on your hands. So lifting up and down and lifting up. Reaching, connecting lines all the way through your body. Last one, lift up, turn the hands, palms down, swimming, inhaling, exhaling. So an easier version of that. One arm, one leg at a time. Opposite sides of the body, coming up and down. If you're still swimming, do 2 more. Either side. Fold your arms in, rock your hips side to side. We're going to come back to child's pose. So press the hands together, roll the shoulders down the back. Connect, get ready. Pull the knees in. Reach the arms out. Forehead down to the knees. Breathe deep. Release the low back. And now a little side body action. So come to sit to your left side. Do you remember mermaid earlier? You can always return to mermaid if that is better for you. So we're going to get into the Pilates twist. And I do have a special way to help you get into that. It does use the legs a little bit, but don't leave it all in the legs. I want you to really find the trunk and get ready even before we lift up off the floor. So the left hand is out. Unfold the legs a little bit, and you can see that my shoulder is a little bit away from my wrist right now. But in a moment, when I straighten the legs, I'm going to go that direction over the left wrist. So I'm holding into the ground, connecting into the muscles here. Getting ready my core. I want to keep both sides of my body equally long. Lift up, press up overhead, and then slowly return back. Aim for that same spot on your mat. We're going to do 5 of those. Squeeze the legs together. So again, your mermaid as an option. Squeeze the thighs. Just about every exercise we do in Pilates is a full body experience. I think you've noticed that already. So again, it's not all in the arm. It's not all in the core. It's the whole body united. Good. We'll do 1 more. And then if you want, add a little bit more advanced work to it. Spin the hips, come to a 1-arm down dog, and come back out. Nice. We'll just do that one today for time's sake. And stretch out with mermaid. Remember how we held on to our wrist earlier? So I know I'm coming out of frame here a little bit, but wiggling the wrist, opening the fingers. Let's switch sides. So starting in mermaid. If mermaid is your exercise, stay with that. If you're getting ready for the Pilates twist, reach the right hand out, left foot to the floor. All right, we're going to use the legs, and you may have to find your distance. So if that shoulder shoots out past your wrist, sit a little further away from the hand than the second time. So we go up, reach up overhead, sit down. Get your core ready. That right underside, connect, lift up, overhead, squeezing the thighs together. And that squeezing of the thighs, you can think of it as a zipper being pulled all the way up from the ground through your core body, through your center, all the way up to the crown of your head. 2 more times. And sitting back down. Last one. Adding your little advanced work here if you want. Spinning around. Wrapping the waist. Coming back out and through. And returning to the earth. Okay. Overhead. And then return. So that's our short practice today. Thank you so much for your love, your support. We will be back together soon in the physical studio, but for now I'm hoping to add more of these videos onto my YouTube channel. I've had it for years, honestly, probably 10, and I've never put a video on there. So this is my very first one. Have a lovely day. I miss all of you. Bye-bye.